At the start of the movie, we are shown some soldiers who have come to Iraq for a mission. Among those soldiers is our hero, Logan. During this mission, one soldier dies saving another. All this happens in front of Logan's eyes. The soldier who was martyred, his name was Ace. The next day, Logan goes with his comrades to the same place where Ace was martyred the night before. There, he finds a photo lying on the ground, which is of a girl. Logan is looking at the photo when a bomb blast occurs, and all his comrades there die on the spot. But Logan's life is saved because of this photo. Then a soldier comes and tells him that this girl is his guardian angel because it was because of this photo that he survived the blast. Logan tries to find out about the girl in his group, but no one there knows anything. Then, the next day, the soldier's helicopter is attacked again. Logan is not injured again, and he survives again. A few days later, Logan retires from the army. Then he comes to his home in Colorado, where he takes care of his dog. He loved the dog very much. Due to working in the war, his mental state was not normal now, because many of his comrades had died in the war, and he was in a kind of trauma. Now he has trouble sleeping at night. When his nephew jokes, the soldier starts to choke him. He feels like he is being attacked, so he lets the child go. Then he decides that he will find the girl whose photo he found and go to her. He looks closely at the photo. He sees a lighthouse there. The lighthouse was in Louisiana. Then he leaves his sister's house to find the girl. He reaches there and inquires about her from the local people. Then a boy there tells him that his friend is married to this girl. Then Logan takes her address and leaves from there. Now Logan reaches that address. There he meets Elizabeth. They used to run a shop. When Elizabeth sees Logan with his dog, she thinks that Logan has come there for a job. Then she gives him a form to fill out. Logan says that he has walked 1,500 kilometers to get here. He is from another city. Hearing this, Elizabeth becomes suspicious of him. Then she decides that she will not give him the job because no one would come here from another city for such a small job. But Elizabeth's mother talks to Logan and gives him the job. Logan was very hardworking. He starts working there. He takes good care of the place. Elizabeth doesn't like him at all in the beginning, but seeing his work, she also starts to like him. Elizabeth also had a son named Gio. He slowly mingles with Logan. Seeing this makes Elizabeth happy because she loved her son very much. One day, when Logan is working, a policeman comes there, who is Elizabeth's ex-husband, Keith. He is surprised to see Logan there, and then he talks to him and asks for his ID. Then Keith finds out that Logan is a soldier. Keith tells Logan to tell Elizabeth to come to the party in the evening. Then Elizabeth goes to Keith's party in the evening. Keith's father was a very big judge in the city, and Keith was very proud of this. That's why he has threatened Elizabeth many times that he will take custody of his son. He was quite rude, and this is why there were differences between Elizabeth and Keith. The next morning, when Elizabeth comes home after jogging, she sees Logan having breakfast with her mother. Then the mother asks Logan about his life. Logan says that after completing his school education, he did not complete his college education. Hearing this, Elizabeth feels that Logan is not very smart. Then she tries to make fun of him. Then Logan answers her questions very well, to which Elizabeth had no answer. Elizabeth's son, Gio, loved playing the violin very much. Logan sees him playing the violin, but everyone at school used to bully him, so he was not confident about playing his violin. Then a few days later, it is shown that Logan is playing the piano at home, and he is playing it very well, which Gio is secretly listening to. After work, when Logan is going home, Gio asks him why he doesn't have dinner with them tonight. Then they all have dinner together with Logan. While having dinner, Logan challenges Gio to a game of chess. They both make a bet that whoever loses in chess will have to wash the dishes, and Logan deliberately loses this game because he wanted to build confidence in Gio. Then Logan starts washing the dishes. That's when Gio says that he plays the piano very well. Logan says that he also plays very well. Elizabeth tells Logan that Gio is not confident about playing the violin publicly, if he can help him in any way. The next day, Elizabeth and her mother go to her brother's graveyard. When Elizabeth returns home, she becomes emotional and loses control. She starts throwing things around. Seeing all this, Logan goes to her and comforts her. Then they both sit on a bench and talk. Elizabeth tells Logan that her brother was in the army and was martyred there, but she doesn't know how he died. Logan had no answer to this. A few days later, we see Keith and Gio come back from playing a game, where Gio gets injured. Seeing this, Elizabeth gets very scared. Then she tells Keith that he can't even take care of a child. How can he be a good father? Keith gets angry at this, and he was about to torture her, when Logan comes out and tells Keith to let go of her hand. Then Keith leaves angrily from there. Elizabeth comes inside the house. Then she tells Logan that Keith and she were together in college. They were in a relationship, and she got pregnant. After this, they had to get married, but Keith's behavior towards her was never good, so they got divorced. Now he is repeatedly threatening her to take custody of her child, but she doesn't want to leave her child with him because she loves Gio very much. Logan says that she is a very good person because she is also a very good mother. She deserves someone better than Keith in her life. Hearing this makes Elizabeth feel very good. When Logan is going back, Elizabeth invites him for dinner. Then they both go to a restaurant, where Logan tells her that both his grandfather and his father were in the army. That's why he also went into the army, but now his army service is over. After this, Elizabeth takes Logan to her brother's boat, which was in bad condition because no one was taking care of it now. Now no one drives that boat. Then when they both leave to go home, they both come closer and start kissing each other. Elizabeth has now started to get attracted to Logan. Their closeness started increasing, but Elizabeth is still scared because she has been betrayed in love once before. Then we see Elizabeth's son's birthday party. Here, Keith feels jealous seeing Logan. He goes to Elizabeth and says that if she gets close to Logan or tries to befriend him, he will take custody of his son. Hearing this, Elizabeth gets scared because she knows that he can do that because his father is a judge and he himself is a sheriff. That's why Elizabeth now starts to distance herself from Logan. But Elizabeth's mother explains to her that Logan is a very good person. He will prove to be a good life partner for her as well as a good father for her son. Elizabeth also wanted the same. Now we see in the church where Gio and Logan perform together. Logan plays the piano, and Gio plays his violin here. Seeing this, Elizabeth is very happy. Keith was also present there. He was feeling very guilty seeing this because he had never paid attention to his son. Then Elizabeth takes Logan's hand and leaves from there, seeing which Keith is very sad. His friend, who gave Logan Elizabeth's address, was also there. When Logan reaches his house, he feels like someone had come here. When he checks the diary in which Elizabeth's photo was, the photo was not there. Keith takes that photo from there and goes to Elizabeth and tells her that Logan was spying on her through this photo. This means that he is following her and that he has deliberately come close to her. But when Elizabeth sees this photo, she remembers that this photo belonged to her brother. She goes to Logan and asks him about the photo. Logan says that he wanted to tell her everything, but he was afraid that he might lose her. Then he tells her the whole truth about the photo. But Elizabeth was very angry about the fact that Logan had lied to her so much and had not told her the truth, so she asks him to leave. Logan also decides that he will leave the city. The next morning, when he is returning from the market with his dog, Keith comes in front of him, who is quite drunk. He points his gun at him, seeing which the people around start running away. Logan snatches his gun and gives it to an officer standing nearby. Then, when Logan comes to his house and looks at the book given by Gio, there was a photo inside the book. In that photo, the soldier had a tattoo that said X1X on his hand. Then he understands that this is the photo of the same soldier who was martyred during the mission. That night in the rain, he goes to Elizabeth and asks her if they can be together again, if she would come back into his life. But Elizabeth refuses him. Angrily, Keith calls out to his son, but Gio suddenly runs away from there. Seeing him run like that, everyone wonders why Gio suddenly ran away, so they also go after him. Gio was going towards his treehouse. While crossing the wooden bridge, it breaks. Then Keith goes into the water to save him, but Keith also gets stuck there. That's when Logan also comes there. Then he jumps into the water and saves Gio and hands him over to Elizabeth. Then he goes again to save Keith, but just then the treehouse breaks and falls on him, causing his death on the spot. Then Logan tells Keith's father that he couldn't save Keith. Keith's father always knew that Logan was a good person, so he leaves from that place. After this, they all return home. Here, Logan tells Elizabeth that her brother was in his team, and he was a very brave soldier who gave his life saving his comrade, and that he was shot by someone treacherously. Hearing this, Elizabeth starts crying. Now she had the answer to her questions. Then Logan leaves from there. After a while, Elizabeth goes after him and says, "Stop, don't go from here. You belong with us. I love you very much." Then she hugs him. At the end of the story, we see Gio's birthday, and the three of them are celebrating that birthday.